Happy Friday. Welcome back to Oil Drip Chats. I'm Julie Johnston and I'm here with.
I'm Linda Pickenpaw, and it's great to be with you again on this Friday.
Sure is. And we have our fun topic, kids and essential oils. So we're diving in and sharing what we've known for a long time, but we're always trying to find little tips and new ways of using oils that we can share with you guys so you're learning even more along the way.
Because I'm sure that no one has ever had a problem getting their child to sleep, have they? Ever? My sister had called me just this morning and we were talking about, little kids going to bed. And I can remember my son-in-law would say to me, well, who's the adult here? And I would think, well, me, but I'm also the grandma. But sometimes sleep time is challenging, right?
Yes. Yep, they're either wound up from something fun they just did or excited about something that's going to happen tomorrow. Or my daughter 100% believed that once I put her in bed at night, I was out doing fun things without her. I was leaving the house and going out and finding my friends and doing lots of fun things.
How could you?
I crash in my bed. As soon as I put you in bed, I'm in bed. She didn't believe me. It took her many years to believe that.
Okay.
Yes. So a diffuser in my kids' room has been an important tool for their entire lives. They've had diffusers since they came home from the hospital. And so lavender has been one of our best friends. Lavender and Serenity. When Serenity was created, that was the best ever.
That was. Yes. I like Serenity for myself, but I always have this story of this little kid. My friend Nancy, she had just got into oils and she babysits children. I can't tell you how old she is. She's just older than me. And but she's still babysitting children, taking care of them. But anyway, she had this one child who was a tantrum thrower, and especially at nap time. And so she started putting Serenity on the child's blanket, just diluted, spraying just a bit of on the blanket. And it was almost instantaneous that child calmed down. And from then on, from when she started doing that and got into the habit, if she forgot, that little girl would ask for it. She wanted that Serenity. She needed that Serenity so she could rest. So yes, one of the best.
Yeah, the little kids, they don't have a lot of their filters or things built into them to say, I don't think that, they don't have any guards against things like that. And I feel like they can feel that it helps them and they'll ask for those things. Whereas grown-ups sometimes have little walls they put up until they really believe in something. And kids are like, it helps, give it to me. The kids are much easier at sharing oils with. They believe in them as soon as they smell them. They know, like their bodies know, wow, whatever this is good for me and I want more of it.
Definitely. And I think, just not having the lavender and the Serenity, but both of those oils are in roller bottles.
Mm-hmm.
For a while, we just had lavender and I always carried it with me. And now we have Serenity too. Both of them are in roller bottles and so wonderful for applying to the bottom of a child's feet.
Yes, exactly.
Or your own.
Yeah. And I sometimes my girls, even though they're a little older now, they'll have nights where they can't sleep well. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go get the oil and I'm going to rub it on your big toe. The big toe is the sleeping toe. So yeah, I do that a lot. Now just go to sleep. So we posted about sleep routines. So we've given you a couple of tips already. So if you do have those little ones, the oils on the bottom of the feet, a diffuser with your oils in them, but also those baths where you can drop in some of the lavender, Roman chamomile is another great one. So anything that just kind of helps them before bedtime, just kind of start to relax and get their body ready for sleep will help with the resistance to actual bedtime. And I know little ones love their devices. Really little ones see parents using phones and iPads, and so they love them very young. So it's another thing to turn those off so that their bodies can start to know to shut down and they're not being stimulated. So to do that even before the bath and all of that, make sure you give yourself time. Our tip was 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. But anyhow, those are all some of the really good steps. And like Linda said, the spray, you can always make that spray that you put on their pillow or their blankets. But those are all really good ways to get them to go to sleep.
I was thinking when you were talking about actually shutting down devices and not just for them, but I think for yourself, if I'm putting them to bed, I am not going to have my phone in my pocket while I'm going in there and reading a story to them. I'm not going to have that phone playing with it while they're taking a bath, because that still gets their attention and mine. And so, just starting and building a routine. Okay, if it's bath time, and then it's pajama time, and then it's put the oils on my feet time, and I put the diffuser on before bath time. So I guess start over. Put the diffuser on before bath time so it's ready when they go into the bedroom. Then take that bath with oils. Take the pajamas, then put the oil on the feet, then it's story time. And one thing I read was like, well, when you're reading a story, reading in a monotone voice, and I was like, oh, that doesn't sound fun at all.
Oh.
Not too monotone. I love a story, but then I thought, well, maybe it ought to be a calming story, not one where, you really have to participate in, no Three Little Pigs, by the hair on my chin, none of those, but more of a calming one. No, maybe no monkeys jumping on the bed books.
Oh, right. Yeah. They're going to want to try it.
Right. Yeah. So.
Oh, that's funny. We did post a couple recipes too, oil recipes for your diffuser that would help. If you didn't have Serenity, you could make your own sleepy time oil blend. But one was called Slumberland, and one was Winkin', Blinkin' and Nod. So it was kind of cute.
Yes.
So make sure you check those out if you haven't. They'll be posted on the Oil Drip Facebook group. And then you can also make your own roller blend. So you showed those 2 roller bottles or told them about them, but you can also make your own. So there's some great recipes with one called Deep Sleep with lavender, cedarwood, and vetiver, and the other one Sweet Dreams with the Roman chamomile, sandalwood, and peace. So those are very nice as well. So that's all getting them to go to bed. Now, who has a child that is hard to wake up in the morning? And, when they're little, it might be okay if they sleep in a little bit. But once they have somewhere to be, or you have somewhere to be, maybe you have to get them to daycare or preschool, and you've got to get them up and get going, then using your oils to help getting them motivated and getting them in that good mood and happy will be much better morning for both you and the child.
Definitely. And so probably some of the favorites to wake up to are wild orange. And I was even thinking, along with that, the citrus ones, again, when I was driving long distance by myself, I always had peppermint in. The peppermint in the diffuser, peppermint beadlets. I was doing those kind of things to keep myself awake. But you can also combine wild orange and peppermint, and I really do that sometimes around my house, just really like that by itself. But then, I was also looking at, okay, what kind of roller bottles do we already have? And one of the ones might be Motivate.
Yeah.
And so it's, I keep different ones, but Motivate, got a child, bottoms of the feet, spine, that type of thing. And the other one that I was thinking about was when we're talking about citrus is already made up, roller bottles, and one of them might be Cheer.
Yeah, I love Cheer.
I really love Cheer, and so I'm thinking that that one would be a nice one. And if they're a hard one to get up, I wouldn't put it under their nose, but put it on their wrists. So they can smell it and that type of thing. So, and it just really, and I love to wear it on the beads on a bracelet. And so, you've got a child like that, and you don't want him to get sleepy in class. And so putting some drops of it on that kind of a lava stone bracelet is helpful too.
Yeah, good. So one of my wishes to the people who make diffusers, wouldn't it be great if they had a diffuser that had a timer on it and it would just go off in the morning with those really nice oils to help everybody wake up? Why haven't they invented that?
Yes. And I was trying to think like of those Christmas tree light timers, but it probably
but it won't. You have to always turn your diffuser on.
Yeah,
so somebody, maybe you and I, need to invent the wake up diffusers.
That would be great.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just stop the video right here and let's go get a patent.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. It shouldn't be that hard, should it?
I wouldn't think so. You're like, it's time for bed. Okay, let's make the coffee, with your the programmable setting. Why can't you do that with a diffuser?
Yeah. They've got one now that you walk by and it puff, out oil. So surely they could. Huh. We need to get on it. Yeah.
I think so. All right. Well, if we're not here next week presenting, what happened. We went off and presented our ideas and we've made it big in the diffuser world. All right. So back to the topic, the kids. So we have talked many, many times about the doTERRA supplements, the vitamin line that we both use and love. But did you also know we have kids supplements, kids vitamins? So we have an A to Z chewable. That's what it's called, the chewable vitamin. And then we have an IQ Mega, which is the fish oils. So the chewable vitamins, those, if you already provide your kid with a chewable vitamin, these vitamins, they don't have the sugars in them. They are going to be the vitamins that are from whole foods. So your body would recognize it and get the nutrients from it. And then the IQ Omegas. So that is a omega-3 supplement that provides 1,300 milligrams of concentrated omega-3 fatty acids. So big deal. big deal there. But these are all really important to help keep the kids' immune system up, keep them healthy. If they, are going to daycares or preschools, or they're younger and they're in the school systems, that's where they're going to be catching and bringing things home. So giving them something to boost their immune system is wonderful. But also, just like we say with ourselves, we don't eat perfectly. We don't get all the nutrients and vitamins we need from our food, and neither do our children. So it's very important that we find these supplements that can help their bodies grow and have everything they need to be healthy.
Indeed. And those, you know what? Those little chewable vitamins also have a smiley face right on them. So, your child, and they can be taken by 4 and up.
Okay, that's a good note.
I was looking to recommend that.
Okay, that's good. I think my favorite thing of the kids' vitamin supplement line is the PB Assist Junior.
Okay.
That my children have always loved that. It looks like you're going to be chewing on some candy, because it's like one of those Dixie sticks. Is that they're pixie sticks, where you rip off the top of the little tube and you put it in your mouth. And it is sweet, but it's a probiotic, and it helps their gut health stay healthy. It's something that you could hide in a smoothie or yogurt or something like that. My nephew, he's 3 years old, and he's extremely picky on food. He has a very limited diet that he'll eat, and it's not super healthy, but he gets upset stomachs and he'll have diarrhea often. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to get a PB Assist and get him to take it. He's funny, when you go to give him food, he has to smell it first. Like, are you giving me something weird that I've never had before? Like, he inspects it. Like, it's very weird. So I get out the PB Assist, and of course he's like, no. So I put a little bit on my finger, and I put it on his lips, and he licked it. And then he kept licking it. So he enjoyed it, but he still acted like he wouldn't take it. So I gave it to his mom, because it was quite a bit. I didn't really think I'd be able to give him all of it in one sitting. She put it in his water, and he would drink it being in his water. So it was a good thing. And his belly did start to feel better. So anyhow, but my children like it. They'll grab it and do it as like a little snack or a little treat or something. So they enjoy that. So it's been one of their favorites of the kid line.
I have not had the opportunity to try that.
Oh, you never have?
Well, no, because I don't have.
I'll have to share some of mine with you.
We'll see.
Yes, it tastes wonderful. It really does. It really does taste good. I'm gonna make sure we covered everything that we had for today. Oh, I don't remember if the On Guard was part of today's.
Well, yes, we were supposed to talk about the immunity roller bottle, I think.
Okay.
So that one would be the stronger. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. So we do have a child roller bottle that that is called Stronger, and it has been child tested in the laboratory, to make sure it's pleasing to them, and so, but it is for helping people protect their boundaries, their emotions, and so on, for their bodies. So, and the blend includes cedarwood and litsea, frankincense, and rose essential oils. And so it's quite a lineup. So it might be a blend that littles need daily. So.
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a really good one. And then there's another tip that was going up about you wanted to make your own roller bottle.
Mhm.
And this was not something that I had known before. This was something that I came across when we were preparing our posts for the month. And I just think this one is just so good. So we all trust On Guard to help boost our immune systems when we're sick. But the On Guard soft gels that normally the grown-ups take, not the littles, it has Melissa in it. And Melissa is a very, very costly oil. I'm going to get it wrong if I guess the price on it. Do you remember how much Melissa costs?
It's right around $100. It may have went down a little bit, but yeah, right around 100.
Yeah, so it's one of our more expensive, and it's a
Mhm.
5 milliliter bottle, so it's a
Right.
tiny bottle.
So,
But it is one of the best oils to help boost your immune system. That's what it's known for. So if you get the On Guard soft gels, additionally in it, outside of On Guard, there is the Melissa.
mhm.
So the little tip that we posted was that if you wanted to make your own roller bottle for your child, you could use the soft gels and you could poke them with a little needle and then squeeze that into a roller bottle and then fill the rest of it with the coconut oil. I don't know if there was.
Yeah, take 2 On Guard soft gels and poke
Oh.
them with a pin.
Okay, 2 of
And
them.
squeeze them. Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one way to get Melissa without actually paying the high dollar price.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, because Melissa, I looked it up, it's $95.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
an expensive one, but it's a good one. It's worth having.
And that's wholesale. So,
Yeah. Yes.
mhm.
All right. Well, I think those were all of the tips for today. So that should help with your wake up, go to bed, keep them healthy. That's kind of the package for this week.
It's a good one.
Yep. All right. Well, everybody have a great weekend and a happy Valentine's Day on Tuesday.
Yes.
All right. We will see everybody soon.
Mhm.